Welcome to the butterfly stage. My name is Jenny if you are new here, and I garden in a zone 8B. Today we are going to be planting pink cashmere and Supertunia saffron finch. Ignore the pale face. I am sick today, but it is mid-May. These annuals have to get in the ground. Just going to be putting some root fertilizer on it.
These pink cashmere plants are a verbena hybrid put out by proven winners. They are called Superbeena pink cashmere, and they are super because just like proven winners Supertunias, they grow proficiently well and fast. And they are now labeled as hardy through zones 8 through 11. I think when they first came out, it was labeled hardy zones 9 through 11, but they have overwintered for us here in zone 8B at my old place for the past 2 winters, including a lot of blooms. And so I'm hoping I get some of the same results here. They grow 6 to 12 inches high and 18 to 30 inches wide, but they suggest planting them 10 to 14 inches apart. That way they can kind of touch each other and spread over like a ground cover would. I'm not doing that here because I want to plant something in between them, but they say they are butterfly attractants and deer resistant. Now, I have yet to see any butterflies on them, but I can attest to them being deer resistant as I had plenty of deer at my old place and they left them alone. And I think these are looking pretty good.
What the?
My husband said he wanted my help so I could sort of catch the branches and guide them away from the plants that I just planted, but that's the difference between us. He is a morning person and I am not, and apparently it took me too long to get ready for him. I got tired of waiting. Oh, the sound of this particular saw is atrocious. It's more of a high pitch than the other bigger ground one.
There it goes.
I don't know if you can see that dead branch there, but there's quite a few dead branches on this tree that we just need to cut off. But I think that cutting off that one branch is going to be enough to give these roses and the pink cashmere enough sun. They're already getting some sun. They just need about another hour or so of sun for them to be in full sun. And by some miracle, this branch actually didn't hit any of the pink cashmere that I just planted yesterday. That branch landed on his hat and kind of bounced off, and the rest of the branches just landed in between the pink cashmere and didn't hit any of them. I'm very thankful. It's kind of a little mini miracle. So now to clean it all up really quick. The question is, will it all fit in one canister? Probably not.
So I have some cinnamon basil bachelor buttons and white marigolds that I need to harden off in the sun for an hour. They're hardened off and used to being outside in the shade. Now it's time for them to be in the sun. I'll set a timer and then I'll put them back in the shade. We'll do that for a couple days until they're used to being in the sun.
Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful peony. Plan B. So we decided to put up a post. I don't know if you remember last week with the hanging baskets, the shepherd's hook would not hold them. So this is plan B. We cemented in this post and we waited 2 days for it to dry. So now it should be sturdy enough to put up the plant hangers on it, and then we can hang up the baskets. And I have no idea what I said to him here, but it must have been funny. So I'm trying to eyeball it here and get the other plant hanger on this side level to the first one. I don't know if we succeeded, but it's close enough for government work. I actually think it's a tad bit higher than the other side on the right, but oh well. Well, yay! These baskets are finally hung up. These are two of the ones that we potted up last week. It's got the Superbell's Magic Double Grapefruit, some Saffron Finch Supertunia, and the Cool Jazz Supertunia. I think it's going to look pretty good.
And now for the Saffron Finch.
Just lining these Supertunia Saffron Finch a little bit better and more evenly spaced out, I think. I hope. And my husband just sitting there waiting because he is going to drill all the holes with the auger for me. But I just can't get over how beautiful that peony looks right now. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I finally got them lined up where I want them to be. Well, that is a sight and sound I didn't think I would ever see again, at least not here in this neighborhood. It's even a Kubota like my husband's old little tractor, only this one's just a little bit smaller, I think. Aw, farm memories, making me feel like home. I used to see our neighbor Joe ride in his tractor up and down our little gravel road every single day, sometimes two, three, 4, or 5 times a day. He was my husband's mother's neighbor for longer than my husband and I have been together.
Timer for the seedlings went off, so I'm going to go put them back in the shade.
Well, now those are all in. Yay! Saffron Finch checked off the list. And now it's time to plant the chrysanthemums.
Well, these chrysanthemums, they have that mum smell. Kind of reminded me of fall, but aren't these a beauty? Oh, okay.
I'm sorry I can't tell you what specific type of chrysanthemums these are. There was no tag on them. It just said they were from Burnaby Lake Greenhouses in Surrey, BC, Canada. Unfortunately, they are a wholesale only company, so you would have to find a garden center that sells their plants. But this bed is done for the day and it may be done for the season. I'm not sure what else I have to plant in here. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's it for the day. Thanks for watching, and until next time, feed the pollinators for me.